In today's Living Upstate segment, we are here in the Woodside community of Greenville at the Woodside Bistro. It's a restaurant that's serving up amazing food, but it's also important that they're serving up a sense of community. I want to find out more about that, so I'm going to go inside and meet the owners, Austyn and Ken. Let's go. So tell me about the first moments when you decided to do Woodside Bistro with Ken.
Ken and I, we've always known that we were a good pair, which is great because I trained under him actually. He's my senior.
It was just me and him with the idea, and just seeing it, come to fruition is just, amazing. It's amazing.
It was great. It was a crazy conversation, but
yeah. Were you reluctant at first? Because a lot of people in this area, a lot of businesses are like, I'm not so sure about it yet, and they'll let it develop a little bit more first. Being the first one to do that, that's always an interesting decision to make.
And honestly, somebody had to be first. So I'm glad it was us. Because we've been sticking it out. It's been a lot of hard work, but. I feel like once people see what's going on and, the word gets around that there is valuable community members here, other businesses are going to follow.
We wanted to bridge the gap from Swamp Rabbit Grocery to Pendleton Street. There's nothing going on here. There's some businesses around here, but there's no restaurants or anything like that. There's no commerce. And we wanted to be the first, honestly. We wanted to take that on.
Well, definitely wanted to be a part of that whole transition. Everything's starting to migrate this way. There's going to be a lot more businesses opening up. And wanted to be, one of the first businesses in this community and try to embrace the community instead of pushing everybody out of it.
We see these pictures on the wall here. These are people that worked here in this community for the Woodside and the Mills. How important was it for you guys to have something like this in the restaurant that showed the faces of the people that, if this were a lunch counter back then, they would be here?
Yeah, my grandfather grew up at Woodside Mill. For me, coming together like this is really cool to see. I have a lot of history on this street in general, so I didn't imagine that I would end up here, but full circle being here, it feels like it's very fitting.
So everybody used to come here, get their lunch, and then go back to the mill and work.
It's important for you to not only just be a restaurant that opens, but a restaurant that's approachable to the people that live in that community.
Yeah, for sure. We want our neighbors to the mayor. That's the clientele we want. We want to appease everybody. We very much preach communities.
We catered our menu to the area. We've got a fried catfish and we've got chicken wings, but we've got a vegan bowl too. We're also trying to promote healthier eating as well.
List some of the other things that are on the menu that you guys do to
So we're kind of famous for our French dip sandwich. It's a beef short rib that we braise it for about 4 to 5 hours. And then it comes on a hoagie roll with A1 aioli, caramelized onions, and Havarti cheese. Yeah, that's it. You're not going to leave hungry if you get that sandwich.
You guys are doing some dinner service too, and even doing some special events that kind of let you guys as chefs play around and do wine dinners and pairings.
That's really exciting. We just started opening up for dinner, and so kind of expanded the menu. So we get to eat, we're doing a salmon, we're doing a beef tenderloin, we're doing a grilled pork chop. So we're using local ingredients, so it's kind of nice for me and Austyn to play in the kitchen again, get those fires going again, get that juice going.
Yeah, so we can give $10 and people can just come in and grab one of those cards.
Yeah, our customers have been really great. They're the ones that really provide us the opportunity to do that. So they donate $10 and we put it on the board, and if somebody needs a meal, they could come and get it for free.
I'm sure you run into customers all the time where that may be the only hot meal they get.
For sure. And some of those people we know by name, and they're living in a tent by the river. I mean, that's quite honestly the situation that they're in. We're blessed to have that from our customers. Our customers are one that funds that board, and they're very generous. We appreciate that. So they fund it, we cook it, and then hopefully it helps out somebody.
So you guys are open for lunch and dinner. People can come down and check you out. If they want to fund some of those meals as well, they can do that. You're on Woodside Avenue in Greenville, so Woodside Bistro, you can see the sign out front, and we'll be sure to put more information for you at our website. Austyn, thank you guys so much for having us in. We appreciate it.
For sure. Great to see you, man.
Good to see you.